We have a McDonald's order with a Fanta and a milkshake. It's really warm today in the UK, so we are going to be chilling out eating this. Now we have a serviette there, that's always good. Let's take a look. Don't need the receipt. Here we go. Chips. Some ketchup. And hopefully some sweet and sour sauce. Yep. And plain hamburger, that's me. Yeah, baby. Love a plain hamburger. There we go. Use that bag as a bin bag. And we have, 3 chicken selects. Let's do another thumbnail just in case. There we go. I can choose one then, can't I? So we have chippy chips. They're a little bit cold now because obviously I brought it home with me. But I have been at work all morning. Took a half day because I've got some errands to run, i.e. picking up my new glasses. How do you like them? Opticians roleplay coming soon. You might have already seen it if I've uploaded that first. It makes sense to me, wouldn't it? Flipping hell, it's warm in the UK right now. We're set to hit like 28 degrees centigrade again, so that's nice. Let's start off with a plain hamburger because I do love a plain hamburger. Check it's plain. Bosh, plain. Get some ketchup in this bitch. There we go. Just a dab, because I want some for my chicken selects as well. Get a good rub. Nice. So, because I took a half day at work, you don't get your lunch in the middle of the day. You still get your breakfast, but whatever. And they obviously leave early, so I haven't had lunch. So while I was at the opticians, I thought, let's nip to Maccies. Take it home and record. Save that straw. I've got a Fanta that I will use the straw for. And I've got a milkshake as well. I've needed this. Make me feel like shit later, but who cares? I'm going to record this. I'm going to record the optician roleplay. So, not opticians, but let me sell you some glasses because I bought a few pairs. And then it gives me a chance to showcase to you guys the pairs that I bought. And then I've got to take the dog to the vets. Jasper turned 1 not too long ago, so he's got average jabs. But our vets are putting him on new jabs. And so Zeke's also got to be put on them. So at one day each month I've got to take the dogs to get their jabs done. Because they've already had the original jabs and it's the vet's choice to put them onto different jabs. It's free basically. It's a part of our pet plan that we've already paid for, so you know what, that makes sense. So I've opened the sweet and sour sauce and the ketchup. Got some chicken selects. I must admit, I don't find chicken selects as nice as they used to be. They used to be really nice. Nowadays, not so much. That one is. I mean, just look at the chicken. It doesn't look particularly appetising. I was starving earlier. I need to get YouTube open, Twitter open, editing software open. Oh, dogs have found something in the garden that they like. Some more chippy chips. Sweet and sour sauce. I do like Maccies sweet and sour sauce. It's very nice. There we go. Editing software up, ready to go once I've recorded this. How are you feeling about Wrexham's promotion? First team to go back to back to back from the National League all the way up to the Championship. I reckon they recruit very well and get a lot of, how can I put it, free transfers on decent wages. Your likes of your Vardis, or the players like a Milner, or whoever else is going to be a free transfer this year. Or go in and splash a load of cash and just try and bump up to the Prem. I reckon they've got it in. I think the Championship's going to be 10 times as hard as the other two leagues anyway. I think it's going to be I think this will be the first year that they actually feel like it's a challenge, but pardon me. I would like to see it. It's something about them, like, I know they've bought the way up to the Premier League, or up to the Championship so far. But there's something about it that's not as negative as the likes of your Man Cities when they did it. I think it's because they've been so public with the way that they're ran, with the way that the club's been built, with the stuff that they're giving back. I know that you look at your Man Cities and your Chelseas, and on the paper they've just pumped £1 billion or billions and billions in, and they've brought the way to the top, which they have done. But a lot of the stuff that goes under the radar is what they've done to the local community. Like if you look at Chelsea, you look at what Abramovich did to the hospitals and paying a load of the hospital wages and opening doors for things and whatever it might have been to the local community. A lot of that went under the radar. A lot of the stuff that's done through the foundations and whatnot, it is what it is. But I think because Wrexham's so public with it, and so, you know, it is part of their streaming thing. They have a whole series dedicated to this, like a TV series, that it really does highlight how it can be done in a good, sustainable way. So far. And like I say, because they've built a project that the likes of your Vardis want to get involved with, I think it could make for a good Championship season. Coming down to the last couple of games of the season. In the Championship, the race is on for promotion, for playoffs, and truthfully, we were talking about this yesterday at work, last week at work. Sheffield United should get promoted through the playoffs. The fact that they are 5 points clear, no, 5 points below second place. Obviously, Leeds have a game in hand, obviously, but even we'll cut away from that. They are 7 points clear of fourth place, who are in turn 9 points clear of fifth place. Yet, so currently there's a 12-point gap between Sheffield and Bristol in fifth. Coventry sitting sixth. I think Sheffield should be getting promotion, but the fact there is such a disparity means that Sheffield United are definitely losing that playoff game, aren't they? It's bound to happen. Like they are far and large the better team out of every single one of them playoff/potential playoff teams. Blackburn can still get in there. Middlesbrough can. Yeah, 67 points. Middlesbrough, Blackburn, Millwall, Coventry, Bristol, Sunderland, Sheffield. 4 of those teams will get into the playoff spots. Now, would I like Sheffield United back in the Prem? No. I would like, ideally, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams, I have 3 that I would like to see get promoted. Number 1, Blackburn. I have a friend who's a Blackburn fan. I'd like to see them do well, and they do actually have quite a history in the Premier League, so would be good to see. Number 2, Coventry. I think Lampard's doing a fantastic job. I think they've been teetering around that playoff spot, but having lost the last 2, not looking well for them, to be fair. A bit of bad form, but I would like to see them win. Number 3, sorry, Sunderland. And I'm not even a fan of any of them teams. But Sunderland Newcastle next season will be lit. And I suppose in the same vein, I'd like to see Millwall promoted. I think it will be a tough away day for any team to face Millwall. But specifically, having a West Ham Millwall game in the Prem is fantastic. So, actually out of the 7 teams, I'd like to see 4 of them promoted. I don't want to see Sheffield United go up. I haven't really I'm not a fan of Bristol City, nor do I want Middlesbrough to go up. I've actually got a good chance of 2 out of the 4 out of the 7 at least getting into playoffs. Well, Sheffield and Sunderland are guaranteed playoff spot because there's 1 game left. And there's 3 points between Middlesbrough and Bristol. And what happens in the middle? Let's have a look. So, Bristol have... Oh wait, to be fair, Bristol have Leeds tonight. So if Bristol win that, they've guaranteed themselves a spot because they'll be on 70 points. And no one can get 70 on Saturday. I should get 69. So if Bristol win tonight, they've already guaranteed themselves a spot, and it's just a 6th place. But say Bristol don't win, it then goes to Bristol against Preston, and Preston are currently sat in 20th. They've got a chance. Oh. We've then got Coventry, who play Middlesbrough. Oh, that's a big game. Coventry, Middlesbrough, one of them is not making it. Or both of them. If Middlesbrough win, but any of the others win, they've not made it. Okay, Millwall play Burnley, who have already won the league and are clear. But they haven't won the league, they've got promoted. If Leeds win tonight, it's level. And Leeds actually go above on goal difference. Wow. So, Burnley still have something to play for in that last game of the season. So don't write them out. Blackburn have a Sheffield United, who are already guaranteed playoff spot. What? It's all happening at the top of the table. So the best chance is actually Bristol City if they can clinch a point. All 3 tonight against Leeds as I'm recording this. There we go. I'm done, by the way. That was quite nice. Yeah, if they can do that, happy days. If not, they've still got Preston, so really Bristol are in the best spot to guarantee themselves promotion, to guarantee themselves a playoff spot. And then it's 4 teams looking at one spot. Cov, Millwall, Blackburn and Middlesbrough. Unbelievable, Jeff. What about relegation? 1 game left. Oh my god. Cardiff are relegated, right? Yeah, 3 points puts them up to 47. They can't do any better. If they'd have won their last game, they'd have been level with Plymouth and they'd have been in with a chance. So, Derby beating Hull is massive yesterday. What? Or Saturday night, whenever it was. Hull beat Derby, that's mad. Yeah, sorry, Derby beat Hull. I put Hull down as well. So there is 1 spot. 50. Plymouth are pretty much relegated because of their goal difference. It's going to be tough for... Yeah, Plymouth have got an overturn. Okay. 36 to 20. A 14 goal deficit. If not more. Which ain't going to happen because Luton are on a good run of form anyway. So the last relegation spot currently sits Hull on 48. And Hull play Portsmouth, who are also down there but won't be relegated. Then it's Luton on 49 with Preston and Derby County. Obviously Preston have Bristol. It's not looking good for Preston, to be fair. Luton have West Brom, who aren't fighting for anything. Preston have Bristol, that's right. Then Derby on 49 play Stoke on 50 points, 1 place above them. Now say Hull win against Portsmouth. Luton beats West Brom. Preston beat Bristol and Derby beat Stoke. That would put Stoke from 18th down to 22nd because they gained 3, that's 51. 52, 52, 52. Stoke are on 50. So 18th, all the way down to 22nd is still open. That's mental in my eyes. Last game of the season as well. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will catch you later. Goodbye.